Welcome to Friday. Little business at the top of the stream. Iris has booster sickness today, so she's feeling a little yuckies. But we decided to stream anyway. We're gonna push on and tough it out. Okay.
So last time we did the kid thing, right?
Last time I think we got through all the beginning stuff. Chat says you look yuckies too. You gonna beat up chat?
No. I'm nice.
Oh, okay.
So.
We're gonna go. We have to go to Palavin next.
Yeah.
We really don't have a choice.
Just a thing you might notice. Shepard's in a hoodie now.
Oh yeah.
I changed out the outfits off camera, and that's the armor.
Oh, very stylish.
So, we'll see how we like it.
Can I do a standard audio check? How are we with sounds? Hey, let's get some sounds in the game going so we can see how we're doing.
Quite quiet.
Well, it's because you always complain it's too loud.
Well, now I'm complaining it's too quiet.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, that's a lot of messages.
That's not one.
Okay, that's the special ops missions. You've been reinstated.
Yup.
Okay, that's emergency to stay away from Earth. State of emergency.
Yeah, I know.
Someone left their dog on the ship. Have you gone to see the dog?
Dog.
You haven't looked around the ship yet. Something's going on with the Turian fleet. I think we read this in the Spectre thing. Actually, we read that exact thing. Let's see. Oh, okay. The clothes that you're wearing. He bought you some clothes. You have an upgrade waiting. Okay, so if you go see Liara, she'll have some extra stuff for you. And then there's a special mission on Eden Prime. Cerberus is doing some stuff, and they have a Prothean artifact.
I know what this one is.
It's a Prothean artifact.
Prothean artifact?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I said.
I'll explore the ship.
You gonna go see Morden?
Commander.
I'm not gonna go back to it because that is not a good place to be.
The memorial. I noticed some names on there that I know. In the middle-ish area, there's some familiar names. Mm-hmm.
Very, very unfortunate.
Going to the bathroom?
I was checking to make sure it was the same. What? Things not in there.
He could be. Did you check? Dane, you in here?
Oh, no. Kasumi? Kasumi? Oh, you're not here.
Well, I guess you can't use Kasumi anymore. Dr. Chakwas.
Hello.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
I guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's their inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Walk over. Do anything you can do with it? Nope.
More monitors.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
You know, I was hoping this new council would be a little more helpful than the last one.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Do the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
There's still a lot of people alive down there. I have to remember that.
You will. It's the war we warned everyone about for years. And if I know you, Shepard, you'll make them proud.
Check out Clip's terminal. shields.
Thermal quit?
That, I'm not sure if you just get all these or
Thermal
these are mods for your armor, I think.
Sure. Oh, you want me to choose one?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. Was that it, or was there another?
Oh, that was it.
Okay.
Actually, there were upgrades there? Oh,
No, that's it.
That's the ones I already have.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
This is just notes on Protheans.
Enjoy your day.
There's no one up there.
I know, I'm just checking.
Garrison's not on the ship yet. Looks pretty much the same.
I can actually go back there now.
I didn't say yet. You must have misheard. I said Garrus isn't in on the ship, yes? Hmm. They're engineering. Is Tali still on?
I don't know.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I don't think so either. There's probably nothing alive down here.
Wasn't there like sensors down here? Ah! My sovereign model. I don't know
Yep,
why I would
see?
want
Nothing
that.
alive. Oh, lots of Oh, nothing alive. What? What's wrong?
No!
What's wrong?
My space hamster squeaked at me. Does that mean my fish are down there too?
Yep, your fish are down there too.
One more deck. Ta-da!
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
You were stationed on Earth. Your family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
That's for your your weapons, managing them. Or for buying weapon upgrades. This is for managing them. Wait, that's not what your weapons were set to.
I know.
Today. Is that what you want?
Don't want the heavy pistol. I never like heavy pistol.
Hit A to swap, and then hit to the left to get rid of it. Don't flick the button.
I'm not great at assault rifle.
You could switch to a sniper if you want. It'll make your powers take a little bit longer until you get some modifications. Make sure you don't have any mods, just to be sure. Oh, you got something. More damage. And more damage. Okay, it's not less weight, but something. Hey. And then double check your... Yeah. Oh, that's it. Confirm. B. Now, the terminal right there, you can use to buy some additional mods. Oh.
Or guns.
Or guns. So no mods. Okay, well, they'll get unlocked eventually. You'll get mods. I wouldn't sweat it.
Doggo, 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 doggo! Doggo, come back!
Chat seems to think you might want a heavy pistol instead of a submachine gun.
Pistols, I'm horrible at aiming.
So do you want those upgrades? It wouldn't hurt. So the guns you're going to use, you should. They're so cheap, you might as well upgrade them.
This one is submachine gun, right?
I don't. What's the other one? Predator?
It looks more like a heavy pistol.
Okay. I don't remember which is which. It looks so similar.
Maybe good.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then for the shuriken, you might as well check.
Shuriken. Now you are going to get rid of these guns and get something better, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't upgrade
I
it
wanted
too
to
much.
at least get to 2.
Okay.
But they were actually somewhat good.
You probably want the Hurricane for the submachine gun.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palavin.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
Good.
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, do the top one.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you,
I think
Vega.
it's triggers.
I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire Collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
You can choose what you want.
No nicknames, Lieutenant. Okay?
Your ship, your rules. Your loss. Commander.
I see you're still being mean to people.
Shut up.
Okay, well, we head off to Palavin.
Go.
Oh, you didn't talk to Joker yet.
Gonna take us 4 years to actually get there.
Oh, he's not loyal now? Is he gonna die during one of these fights?
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Did you talk to her?
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
But what?
It's fine, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Where are you from originally?
Jess says you're being mean to everyone.
Terminus systems, actually. though I studied on Earth at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive
I'm
and counting on us.
calculating.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Okay. Now to Palavin.
Now to Palavin.
Meanwhile, the Reapers have completely blasted the planet. But we got to know everyone on the ship.
Right.
So it's saying you can scan, which is left trigger, but Reapers will attack you eventually. And to know if you can what's on a planet, you have to hit the scan button.
We're on top of it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Ah, I like the selection. Like that one. Ow. Looks silly.
It's up to you.
Look, I went past it again.
So you fixed that up already. Do you want the other people to have any different guns? Oh, you can't choose. Switch them out. Okay. So let's get moving. Got a few points. Have you figured out what abilities you want to focus on?
Singularity.
Okay, so
I love.
Okay, let's do singularity first. It'll be 6 points. So that's
Like this one.
yeah, I like that one because it it does the explosion at the end. Okay. Now, is it pull, throw, or warp that you like?
I like pull because you can pull the guy's shields away, and that's really fun.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Although
I'm not sure it was.
I like more.
Okay.
Before that, so I could
Warp. I think you can on tier 6 do 2 warps. I can't remember if it's warp or throw that does that.
I don't like throw so much.
No, chat reminds you that you don't need to level up pull to be able to get shields away from people. You want to check warp for me quick? Check the tier 6. Oh, I can't read it. Okay, it's not that one. Check throw. Ah, there it is. So throw, you can set it so that 2 things come out at the same time.
Wait, throw them.
Okay.
No, they might.
I don't think you've really used it.
No.
So if you're not sure what to do, you can always do the level up with the side characters.
Sure. Oh. Yeah, I think I should.
What do you want her to do?
Stasis might be nice.
You remember what it does?
Right?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So the warp ammo. Yeah, put one into each.
Yeah. I'm just looking at them all. What?
Okay,
No!
well, I guess we're done.
I wasn't finished.
Yes, you are.
I'll just go into squad and do it that way.
Oh no. No. Palavin.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
It's gonna be a hot drop. You might want the other gun.
No.
And how about other gun?
All right, get in, get out.
Nice shot, Tech.
Shockwave.
Hell of a wake-up call.
Didn't even do that on purpose, but okay. I take it.
You have other powers and guns.
Works over hot.
Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Straight ahead and around the corner, past the first barricade. Hold your fire! Friendly inbound!
I forget. Oh,
She does singularity a lot. Might be worth putting points into that.
might have also been because that was the only thing she had a point in.
That's true. Well, just pick something.
I'll pick that up. This up to 2 at least.
Warp ammo would be good, because you don't have other people that do it. So I would focus on things that are going to take shields and armor down.
So, would she automatically do the combos or no?
I don't. Yeah, should automatically do stuff. I don't know if they specifically go out of their way to do a combo, but you know, if she does singularity, it'll set it up for you to do a combo or something like that.
You probably get something different. Should I put singularity or stasis up?
Go ahead. 4 and 5 and What are you gonna pick?
We'll do a 4/4. More impact radius or more duration?
Mhm.
More duration, I think.
Okay. Okay.
We'll do one now. Health, barrier damage.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, you want that. You want squad mates to have it. Okay.
The reinforcements haven't arrived again.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartis, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palavin Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower. To the left of the main barricade.
Let's go. Sir, shuttle carrying the ladder
That's, I don't think that's the right way.
That's a cliff.
Yeah, you probably don't want to go that way.
Husks at the tower overwhelmed us. Good luck.
What are you doing? Just hiding for no reason?
Oh, well, that didn't reach.
Use singularity. Or God's gun. You need to get up to the comm tower.
We can't repair it from this panel. James, you're up for tower repair.
On it. Might take me a while, but I'll do my best.
Here they come.
Ready, Liara?
You bet. Let's take these monsters.
He's immune. Don't forget your melee. Left.
Well, that was fun.
Too bad you don't have some ability that could make guys float in front of you.
Oh, wait, singularity. Oh, hello.
It says it's repaired, I think. Did you check to make sure there wasn't something you had to do?
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palavin Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Meant to do singularity, but that works.
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palavin Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
Is that the right way?
Maybe?
I don't think that's the right way.
I don't know. I think. This one.
There ain't stuff for you to get around here? Left, left. That's just to switch your stuff. What about the other buildings?
Oh, wait, turn
That's
it.
the first one you did.
What happens next, right? Brute, right?
What?
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone, I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palavin.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palavin. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palavin Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
Oh, yes. This first.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You want to see what it's like? Lighter. Not as much damage, though.
I can do it later.
Hmm?
I can do it later.
Okay.
I've around this too already. Yeah.
So where are you going? Do you know?
Over here, right?
Are you sure?
No.
If you click this, it should tell you where to go.
James, that's you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day. Just me? Or do those Reapers look like
Pull him.
Right, they do.
I don't have Paul set.
No. Over the barricade.
Oh.
Behind you. Missed. Need to reload. Don't worry about him. Get the 3 that are stuck in. Okay, there we go. Take its shields down. It won't do anything until its shields are down.
Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Okay, they're on the barricade.
Maybe don't worry about every single one that gets by. You have a friend next to you.
Heads up! Here comes another wave!
Yeah, like fish in a barrel. What? Old human saying, like fish in a barrel.
Don't worry about the ones that get by.
They're on top of us!
You're letting another 10 get by trying to get the one.
That's a lot of us.
Yeah. Should probably shoot some of them.
They're on the barricade!
Not good at this.
Those guys on the right. What's that?
Holy hell! What is that thing?
We should probably shoot it.
What about that Atlanta attack like that?
Should probably shoot more.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
Shepard, Corinthus here.
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus. How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Where are you going?
How many
Look at Palavin. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. You still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
Are you putting up a good fight?
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
Weird how these paths are here.
Hmm?
Weird how these paths are here.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone. Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Here's where we go.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
It's not that easy.
The Turians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage.
Right. Turian sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Didn't get that.
Thank you for telling. I mean, I like it, but more than me.
Sounds bad.
Okay, double time! No Reapers taking this Primarch from me!
Where you going?
Moving to the compound!
That's a good guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Back off. Back off. Back off. There's a brute.
Notice.
Start shooting them. Oh. Heavy weapon. I'd save that for a group.
What?
Said I'd save that for a brute. The gun you have? There's a brute. You killed your guys too. Medjo, Medjo. Oh, it's different. Okay. You need to kill the Marauder.
Oh, hello.
Got a Marauder shooting you again.
Oh, hello.
Heal, 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 heal. You're not healing still.
Trying to.
Heal.
Kill them at the same time as stuff.
Keep doing it. Now do it. Now hit him again with girl. Yep. Okay, shoot him. Yeah, both of them.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat!
Him with warp again.
Come on now.
Too bad you don't have a long range weapon that you could use to shoot the guy. He was in your sights and you didn't pull the trigger. Okay. Might want to look around for stuff. There's a whole bunch of buildings behind you, by the way. A whole bunch of buildings behind you. There's some stuff. There's another building behind you.
Yeah, I can't get into. Oh.
Left. 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 Nothing? Okay.
General Victus?
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciate it.
General, you're needed off-planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palavin, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. You see this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this move.
Without him up there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palavin...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan?
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
The game just crashed?
Hello? Hello, game?
I apologize
That was
for being
strange.
so frank, Commander, but your plan feels doomed to failure. We know. We've been there before.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I'm not the only one that feels this way. The Solarian Dalatras is livid.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Perhaps. Still, we can't help but feel that this summit is a waste of your time, and we can't afford to have it waste ours. We must focus our attention on the arrival of the Reapers. So no, the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
Good luck, Commander, and goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
General stuff. That'll stay
Have
there.
you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. To battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the elusive man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The elusive man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the elusive man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
This sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
And when you put it that way...
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palavin, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palavin?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palavin, then I give you my word.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palavin.
And mine with Earth.
That's all.
I don't think there's anything more here left.
Okay.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know. She's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Okay.
Joker, what's
Where'd it
that
go?
sound?
Fire extinguishers,
He's
Commander.
going
Could be
to,
electrical
but-
fire or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Oh, wait, stop. Go backwards. That bed right there. Yep. So this one gives you a bonus power that you can put stuff into. You only have this one available right now, but you can swap to other things later if you want.
Can I get it?
So this one increases melee damage, but it slows down your powers.
Like
You'll get more later. Or more options later. Pierce.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
Hold on, wait
Yes.
for him to finish talking.
Sorry.
Jeez, you're so mean.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palavin behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palavin.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palavin, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palavin when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Oh, you got another ability. Talk to Joker, then wrap up.
Yeah.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute? Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force the conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Uh-oh.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Well, I'll let you know this time, and maybe not tell you again. How long you let stuff linger matters.
So talking to Joker will affect
No, not that. But you know, missions and stuff. What happens on the mission could change based on how long it takes you to get to them.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
Pull yourself together.
She plugged herself into Cerberus tech without authorization.
Well, technically, she is Cerberus tech, so...
Not helping, Joker.
I've run the checks, Commander. She's still based in the Normandy. Running this body just gives her a little more flexibility. Sweet, sweet flexibility.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Talk to Edie now.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
That's your decision. What do you think?
I don't know.
Do you know what the question means?
No!
If someone thinks that so say your teacher is telling you to go punch your friend, do you disobey what they're telling you because it's wrong, or do you just go do it because the teacher told you to do it?
No. I don't do it. So which choice is
That's
that?
the top choice.
Okay.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Okay.
Commander, you have a message from Major Alenko. He must be feeling better.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Arya wants you to meet her on the Citadel. STG. Wants to meet. Okay, someone else wants you to meet him on the Citadel. Caden says he's getting better and people can visit him. And he's been offered to be made a Spectre. Who's this? Someone at the hospital. Okay, they want to talk to you. Doesn't, yeah, I gotta scroll down. Oh, Thane. It's from Thane. You want to see at the hospital. So Dr. Bryson wants to meet you on the Citadel. Admiral Hackett wants you to meet Dr. Garrett or Dr. Bryson on the hospital. On the Citadel, which is near the hospital. And then Arya is also asking you to see her a second time.
In Omega.
No. She's on the Citadel. She wants you to see her on the Citadel. Okay. So you have things you can do. Are you going up to your cabin, or are you stopping here? No fishies. You haven't got them from the Citadel yet.
No.
Okay. That's going to be it for today.
Yep.
Any final words before we go?
I wish I caught that hamster.
Oh, well. I don't know. Okay. Until next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.